welcome to this episode of the Ottawa Valley Mom Show. Today we're going to be talking about Christmas traditions, what traditions you like to instill in your family, maybe what traditions you already have, or ideas on how to start new traditions within your family. So what are some of the traditions that you girls have with your family?
Well, I can start. But prior to actually having my daughter, I didn't really love Christmas. Like, I don't know if anybody else ever felt the same. I know like a lot of you love Christmas. I didn't love Christmas. Like, I thought it was just an over-commercialized holiday. Just, you know, the focus was always on the toys, and I always felt like, you know, it's missing that traditional aspect. It's missing the, like, let's do something fun and like, you know, unique with your family. And I actually didn't like Christmas up until the time I had Willow. And now that I have Willow, I find that I'm still not creating any family traditions, so to speak. But as she gets older, I think, and maybe you can talk about it because I know you have Ava and she's a little older, but I think we'll try to develop some family traditions, but as of right now, we don't have any.
For me, we've always had a tradition that we do every Christmas. So on Christmas Eve, we always have dinner, and then we go over to one of our family friends' houses, and we kind of every year we switch. So there's two families involved, and we've been doing it for as long as I can remember. So it's actually my favorite part of Christmas because we don't see them very often. So when we do get together, it's kind of nice, and we all know that every Christmas Eve that's what we do. So yeah, it's just something that we've always looked forward to, and it's a memory, a family memory that we have. So you know, we do that, and then Christmas obviously we do with our families. But this year we're hoping to start one with our friends. Now that we have you know, families ourselves, we want to include other families, kind of like what I do with my parents right now. So we're hoping to come up with an idea where we include all of our close friends, and you know, every year on this weekend, it probably won't be at Christmas, but it'll be for Christmas, and every year we'll get together, and you know, it'll be something hopefully the kids can, you know, get used to and enjoy, and
That'd be nice.
yeah, so that's what we do.
Yeah, that would be great idea, Miss Trisha. Let us know the weekend.
Exactly.
Pin into our calendars.
I know as for us, like a big thing that I guess one of the main traditions that I carried forward from when I was a kid, we always got a new pair of Christmas themed pajamas on Christmas Eve. Like that was one of our gifts. Like we always opened that and one gift. So since I had my daughter, that's what we do. Like I always make sure I get both of my children Christmas themed pajamas, and they have a special book. So it's usually like a nice traditional book, like, you know, the night before Christmas or the 12 days of Christmas or the Nutcracker, and I usually write a little note and date it so that every year, like when they get older and hopefully when they have children, they'll have those books to pull out and they'll be able to see, like, you know, that they have a nice book, and they can carry forward that with them then as well.
Yeah, and it's nice to be able to open a gift on Christmas Eve. The kids are excited, and we did the pajama thing, so my mom always washed the pajamas, you know, wrap them up, and then we got to wear them that night. And usually they were crisp, like nice big flannel ones or whatever.
Yes. Last year I actually managed, my kids are like 3.5 years apart, but I managed to get matching pajamas for them, and it was super cute. But this year it's a little harder, especially with being a boy and a girl. But yeah, I think it's just something that's, I guess, our main tradition that I've carried forward since being a kid.
That's great. What about you, Nina? Do you have any traditions in your family?
Well, we have one like with my side of the family where we actually open all our gifts on Christmas Eve. So that's when we do our big dinner, we do all our opening, all that stuff. So within our, like in our own family, like just me, Dave, and the kids, we're just starting to kind of build new traditions, just the four of us. So we're actually, we started last year, we're doing our first like Christmas morning at our house. So we do Christmas Eve still with my parents and do all the opening there, and then we're gonna go back to our house and open gifts from Santa and stuff like that, which Owen is getting really excited for now. So yeah, I'm looking forward to building new ones.
Yeah, and actually I just thought of something something that actually carried through from my mom and dad is growing up, my family always set up the Christmas tree on my birthday weekend because it was the first weekend in December, and that's something we always did, and even myself now, like I won't set up any of my Christmas decorations or my tree until after my birthday, and it kind of feels like, I think my parents always wanted to do that so that I had my own birthday that wasn't Christmas related. And then, you know, once my birthday's done, then it's kind of like, okay, Christmas can start.
So idea.
Yeah. I think it's definitely hard to, once you get married, especially once you have kids, to instill like your traditions. Like we used to always, as kids growing up, staying at my grandparents. Well, it's hard like to meld families into one another.
Exactly.
Because I'm very close with my parents' sides of the family, and we always did Christmas, whereas my husband's family didn't see their extended family on Christmas as much.
Right.
So I think trying to plan everything out and start your traditions on your own, like you were saying, like your own just little family, it gets hard to try to take stuff from the past and integrate it with what's going on in your life right now.
And include everybody.
Yeah.
Because it's, I imagine saying to your parents or your grandparents, like, we're going to do our own thing. That's hard for me.
Yeah.
But I also want to start my own traditions too with my family. So.
And on that note, we'll get started with this week's episode. What we're going to be looking at is some holiday drinks that you can make, a tradition that Trisha and her husband do every year. Nina's going to be looking at good winter activities to do with your family. And Erin's looking at top 5 gifts from Tag-Along Toys for children under 5. Hope you guys enjoy this episode.
So today I'm going to talk about just a couple activities that I like to do with my family throughout the winter to stay fit and healthy, helps fight off colds and seasonal depression, and keeps endorphins flowing for, just those happy hormones going. So a couple of activities that I love to do with my family throughout the winter is ice skating and sliding. We've tried snowshoeing and cross-country skiing. We've been meaning to get into downhill skiing, but we haven't in the last couple of years with being pregnant and having newborns. But that's another great activity that you can do with or without your kids. Another way to keep fit throughout the winter is just even walking through the snow. So they have different things like the Nordic walking that you can do with the poles now to add more of a workout in. But as most people know, like even just trudging through the snow with your boots on and picking up the heavy snow in your boots is just going to bring an extra element to a workout. So another different option that you can have if you're not really an outdoorsy person is to go indoors for your workout. So you can join a gym, do fitness videos. There's swimming indoors that you can do, even just like throw in some tunes and dance around your basement with your kids, have lots of fun with them. Get out there, get fit, have fun, and bring your kids with you.
So this is a Christmas tradition that we have with my husband's family, and I've been doing it for a few years now with them, and it's a lot of fun and something that can involve everyone in the family, even if you have younger kids. So my husband's family does Christmas gingerbread houses. So my mother-in-law actually bakes the gingerbread house and puts it all together and assembles it for us, and then she gives it to us, because for me, I find that's the hardest part, is to get the actual gingerbread house assembled. So you can always buy one that's pre-assembled if you want, if you aren't really into the baking, but I think it's kind of nice that it's the same recipe every year that she uses. So once it's assembled, we get together in their dining room and we just play some Christmas music and assemble the gingerbread house and decorate it, So usually we do it on Christmas Eve, and we have some festive drinks and something that Crystal will be talking about later in the segment, and some Christmas food and stuff like that. So it's a lot of fun. So this year we're looking forward to it because Carter is old enough, hopefully, to be able to participate. I have a feeling it's going to be a lot more of him eating some of the candy, but that's okay. It's fun, and it'll be nice to include him in the tradition. So I've gone ahead and I've done part of the gingerbread house. So I've done the front and the sides, but really you can do anything. You can get as creative as you want. So I'm not the craftiest person, but I find that, it's just fun to be able to do. So you have the icing that usually has glue in it, just so things stick a little bit better, but you can make your own icing without if you want. Again, if you buy the pre-assembled packages, it comes with everything, so it's great. You don't have to buy anything. You can also buy additional things at the grocery stores that the icing sticks and stuff like that. So you can be as creative as you'd like. So right now I'm just doing the roof. Sorry, it's kind of hard to do it like this so you can see. Okay, so this is just the icing, and again, that's how you put the icing on so that you can stick all of the candies on it. And then you can just put whatever you want on it. So we have some gumdrops and some of the peppermint candies. So the fun thing about it is every year it's different. So it's nice to take pictures of them every year and compare them. And there you go. Quick and easy, it doesn't take very long, and then we put it on display for Christmas Day. And so this is the finished product. I'd love to hear everyone's opinion and hear if anyone else does the same tradition in their family.
So in this segment, we're going to talk about the top 5 toys for kids under 5, and I want to say a huge thank you to Patty at Tag Along Toys here in Canada. She actually chose these toys. She owns a toy store called Tag Along Toys, as I mentioned, and she was generous enough to give us these toys for this particular segment. So we're just going to go through them real quick, show you what, give you some ideas for your kids, especially, like I said, if they're under 5. So the first one we're going to talk about is called Magic Moves, and it actually features 90 fun, creative movements and about 26 different musical tunes. I'm reading the back. This is going to help your kids get up, get active, like Nina was talking about in her fitness segment. Anything you can do to get them active is great. So this little handheld toy does just that. So it's retails for $19.99 and is available at Tag Along Toys if you do want to pick up that one. So our second toy is a Melissa and Doug wooden doorbell house. This is super adorable. It comes with a bunch of little keys, a lot of locks on each side of the house, plus it also comes with 4 little people that you can see up there. And basically this is going to be great for a child to learn hand-eye coordination. It's got 4 working doorbells, locks, and keys, which is fantastic. Although I don't know how much I would want to teach my child how to unlock a door in Escape, but I think it's fantastic for, again, that eye-hand coordination. So this one retails for $29.99, and you can pick it up at Tag Along Toys or anywhere else that sells Melissa and Doug products. So this next product is the Time to Imagine Gearation Magnets. So basically they're a set of magnets that you stick onto your fridge. They're all gears so that when your child turns the little crank, it teaches them the laws of physics, that when you turn one, another one turns. So this toy is great for anyone 3 and above, but I'm sure actually even my daughter who's 2 would really enjoy this. She loves fridge things. So this one retails for $19.99, and again, you can get it at Tag Along Toys in Canada. So this next one is called the Sneaky Snacky Squirrel Game, which just has a fantastic name. This one says it's good for children ages 3 and above, and you can play 2 to 4 players. I love board games. I think it's a great way for families to get together and have some fun. It's a fairly inexpensive way to do that. And this one looks really super cute for kids. So this one has little squirrel characters that you play, spinner. It's got some acorns, and it looks like you play the entire game within this the actual box, which is shaped like a tree. So really fun, and again, if you love playing board games with your kids, this is a fantastic one that's age appropriate. And this game retails for $22.99. So this last one is the Sparkling Hair Accessory Set. This is going to be perfect for the girl in your family. I know my daughter loves to dress up, and she's only 2. This says that it's good for ages 5 to 95, which is kind of funny, because who doesn't love getting dressed up regardless of your age? And it comes with lots of little headbands and barrettes and looks like stick-on earrings. It retails for $19.99, and it's just a fantastic gift for the girl in your life. Thanks so much again to Patty at Tag Along Toys for giving us your top 5 gifts for kids under 5. If you have any other suggestions, leave them in the comments on the video, and happy shopping!
Hi there, today I'm going to be discussing a drink that I like to make over Christmas. It's one of the traditions that I've kind of made the last few years. Being a mom, it's always nice to have a little drink to kind of relax, set the holiday mood. I'm a big fan of chocolate and of mint, and together I think it's perfect. The drink I'm going to be making for you today is called the Mint Chocolate Mousse. All you need is a few basic ingredients, one of which is chocolate milk, creme de menthe, and creme de cacao. And then just for decoration, I have some little After 8 sticks, but you can use any chocolate mint combination if you want, just to decorate your glasses. So to start, what I've done is in a cocktail shaker, I have a couple pieces of ice just to keep things cool. We're going to take an ounce of the creme de cacao, pour that in the shaker. Try not to make too big of a mess. an ounce of your creme de menthe, and then approximately 4 ounces of your favorite chocolate milk. And then just put your lid on, give it a little shake to cool things down. You can smell it already, it smells delicious. Take one of your little mint chocolate sticks, just add it in your glass. These ones are perfect for the Christmas season because they've got a little red, make it a little festive. And all you're gonna do is just pour your drink into your glasses. It smells really good. Too bad it wasn't smell-o-vision because you could smell it. And you're set. So it's just a cute, yummy holiday drink to serve to your guests, and cheers.
So I hope you enjoyed that episode about Christmas traditions. I hope we gave you some ideas what you can do with your family. And thank you for letting us share the different traditions that we do. If you want to check out the website, it's www.ottawavalleymoms.com. You can check us out on Facebook. Our Twitter is @OttawaValleyMom without an S. So come to our website and share your story with us. We'd love to hear it. Thanks, and have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!